Hello, my bitch and this is episode 96 of my Minecraft X360 update adventures, and in this episode, I'm going to be doing the Would You Rather questions again, because, reinvigorating it last episode for title update 9. Not really that much I can do gameplay-wise that's new, that's not just like, I'm just doing things. So I figured, let's use the, Would You Rather questions so we can have something, really cool. And there's a zombie sort of burning there. Figured we'd go under a tree or something to not die, but no, he's going to come towards me. Bad cool, zombie, bad cool. So yeah, let's just finish off the house quickly, because I think I have enough wooden stairs. 16 should be enough, and then I'm going to have to drop in for the last block. And something I learned recently is, because you can't place upside down stairs, all you have to do is do that, and okay, I just messed that up. I guess that just proves anything I was about to say wrong, so let's just start with the Would You Rathers. But before is that the wrong way around? It is. Before I start the Would You Rathers I'm going to be answering, let's start with the Would You Rather that you should answer before this, and just make you feel awful. So would you rather have sex with your parents one time and join in, or watch them 1,000? Go. Yeah, you just sit there and you think about how awful that question is, while I actually would answer, the slightly less awful, hopefully, anyway, questions. And also maybe breed some pigs and a cow, and I'm going to have to kill the wolf, because he'll kill I could just collect the wolf and tame him or something. But yeah, let's pull out the Would You Rather questions. If you're wondering how I'm doing this, I'm using the Would You Rather. It's called You Rather app for Android. It's pretty fancy. So, if you were given the responsibility, would you rather inform a room of first grade students that their favourite pets had died tragically, or explain to a room of first grade students how sex works in graphic detail? It's quite specific on the graphic detail bit, so that's probably important. Let's see if we can get these pigs to breed then. Oh, are they going to breed? I want to say just inform their pet's dead, because, that's really simple. It's like, so, by the way, guys, yeah, your favourite pet's dead. Yep, dumb. Then I can walk out, I should feel awful, but I'll be like, I don't really... Also, is my mic... No, it's just too close to my mouth. I should really feel awful about that sort of thing, but then it comes down to just, like, when you think about it, it's just like, oh, well... it's not really that bad a thing, whereas, on the other hand, like, if you're explaining sex to them, you have to sit there, and they're gonna just, it's just gonna be awkward for you, so it's awkward for you or awkward for them. I'm gonna go ahead and save myself, and, let's see how many people agree with me on this one. 35%, 65% are really nice people, and probably liars. Have blue skin or have red skin. I'm gonna go blue skin because then I'll look like I'm, role-playing from Avatar or something. Red skin, you'll look evil, so 69% agree with me, so with the majority on that one. Be extremely unattractive, or be attractive but have a hand that smells perpetually like poop, and perpetually means forever if you're unaware. I'm gonna have to start using 2 hands to play this game. That is a good one. Okay, so it says extremely unattractive, which, whereas the hand smelling like poop, that's, can you control what your poop would smell like so you can make it smell nice? And you could probably cover up the hand, I guess. I'm gonna go with option number 2, because they're both vain choices. Just one of them is more sensible than the other, I guess. So let's... 62% agree, I'm glad on that one. Glue your eyes shut with super glue, or spill hot glue all over your naked... Oh, Jesus, that's the worst. I assume, though, that I'm going to be, use the clever answer again, that, I don't think super glue actually does anything too bad to your eyes. Like, all it really does is... Also, this world looks quite nice from this angle. Like, you can see... a little bit of development beyond that forest, maybe put some stuff over here. But, like, I'm really liking where the world's going. I say that a lot, but maybe it's just me having way too big a bone for myself or whatever. But back to the question. I want to say the eyes, you could just get that fixed, whereas hot glue all over your naked lap, that's going to create problems somewhere down the line. And I don't like that sort of problem. Did I go to the right block? No, I didn't. So, I'm going to say the eyes. 22% agree. 78% don't know how medical procedures work. I might not do either, actually, so not going to judge too hard. Know only how to speak English, or know how to speak every language, but not English. Only English. I don't really care about the other languages, and the internet's going to make English the only language at some point in the future. I'm pretty sure that's how that's going to work, by the way, just calling this one now again. Because the internet is 99.8% English, that might be a made-up number. It might be 98% English, but it's a ridiculous percent English. Like, it doesn't stack up with the real-life version, not real-life, you know, the real-life statistical variance for English. So I'm going to say English is going to be the main language at some point, and I'm going to have the upside when I say that. 46% agree, 54% don't. Oh, on the other hand, though, like, all the countries with the really good things don't speak English. Like, there's Japan, there's the Netherlands. Actually, the Netherlands speaks English, never mind. 90s America, or, oh wait, if you have to live in a classic era for music, 90s America or 70s Britain. I don't really know what Britain makes. Like, we have what, the Beatles and the Rolling Stones. Also, is that meant to be happening? Oh, I remember doing that, actually, never mind. But I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, we had, like, the Rolling Stones and the Beatles. I don't like the Beatles, or I actually can live with the Rolling Stones, but whereas 90s America, you have a lot of good things. So 90s America, 61% agree, 39% of people either like the Beatles, or actually, the Beatles are the 60s anyway. Maybe? I could be wrong. I don't know music. I don't really check back in time. Kill yourself or push a button and have 10,000 people randomly die. Random 10,000 people die. Ooh, would they know it was me? Or would it just be like they have random heart attacks? Because if they know it's me, then I'm going to have some issue and I might as well kill myself. But if they don't know it's me, if just 10,000 people die, yeah, you know, I firmly believe that everyone is out for themselves anyway. You might as well be direct about it and kill all 10,000 people. I think I've run out of wood soon, so I don't know what I'm going to do about that. So yeah, I'm going to say push a button, have 10,000 people die. 52% agree, 48% people are very nice, but they're lying to themselves because everyone is out for their own agenda or whatever. Agenda is not the right word, but fight a bear or fight a lion. I'm gonna go just straight up and say bear because it'll hurt less maybe. Because the lion's more like sharp hurt, and the bear's more just crush you to death. Would you rather live in Tokyo or Hong Kong? Also, I don't know how I'm gonna get home. I've just made a very long wooden stretch. That if I have to change this, I'm so screwed. And I guess I'll get this off at the village, then make a really large village. Okay, so for this one, I'm gonna go risque. Risque? Yeah, gonna go a little risky and say maybe. Yeah, no, this isn't risky. I think this is simple. Tokyo. I hate people that really like Japan for no reason. Just like, oh, they're so cool. They're anime and manga and I agree with that to some extent, but I don't agree with just doing it for the sake of doing it. And I just hate people that like that. So I'm gonna say, gonna you know, be risky. I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna say Tokyo because I think it's just a better place. Like, if you think of Tokyo, what I think of is like loads of sci-fi films where like people, it's like I don't know how to explain what I'm thinking of, but like I think of like crazy sci-fi films and stuff that happen in Tokyo, and like Time Splitters 2, if you know that, then there's a mission in Tokyo there, and I just think, wow, that's cool. Whereas you think Hong Kong, and you think, you know, I'm working in a factory making Apple iPhones. I don't know why I specified Apple iPhones. Making like iPhones for like 20 cents a piece, I guess 20 ramen, but I don't know how Chinese currency works. It's confusing. So yeah, there seems to be a cave here that I haven't explored, which has some. How have I not seen this? This is that close to my house. Whatever. We'll just quickly dig it out and stuff. Ooh, and it seems there's some water. And did I hear that right? Did I hear anything right? Can anyone ever hear anything right? That's the real question. No, they can't. So yeah, let's head back to the real part of the world, and let's chop down some more thingamajigs. So basically, not chopping down, actually, actually I need to be chopping down stuff. I don't know why I'm mining coal, because I don't really, actually for the furnace, which has the glass panes in it. So I guess I'll just mine all this while we get another question going, but it's hard to, I can't mine and check questions, so living the life of Amy Pond and Dr. Okay, it's a, ooh, okay, so it's a Doctor Who question, and then it's another question of both shows I barely watch, but I know that women are quite obsessed with. So I figure I'll answer it anyway, just because otherwise I feel like I'm doing a disservice to the 21.9% of you out there. That's still my most proud YouTube statistic ever, by the way. Don't care if like half it's lies. That's still 20% women. That's if you're a woman and you're watching this, you have defied. Well, you haven't defied the odds, but you are quite something. But yeah, let's. The question is Amy Rose, I believe. Amy Pond with the Doctor and the TARDIS. Is Amy Pond must be the newest one, because I watched a decent amount of Doctor Who. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't hate Doctor Who. But okay, I'll just assume she's a female companion. But would mean I'd have to be a woman, I guess, unless it means like I'd be a male companion, which would break the flow of the series. But whatever. Or it's Live Your Life alongside Sam and Dean Winchester and the Impala. I don't know what the Impala is, but I'm pretty sure that's Supernatural, which is not one of those shows that women seem to have an obsession with for no real reason. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, oh, see, it's just a risky question. There's not much you can do about it, really. You know, let's go ahead and let's say I'm gonna say Amy Pond, because the companion usually doesn't die. Usually, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure they haven't actually died. Whereas Sam and Dean Winchester, from what I've seen, they die a lot, and I quite like being alive. I mean, I might make statements to the contrary every now and then, but I think being alive is a pretty chill thing, and something we should definitely try and something I should definitely try and do a bit more of, you know. Whereas if you die in the episodes I've seen anyway of Supernatural, people just die all the time. It's like we're dying. So yeah. Also, I wanted to make that wood because it's technically part of the inside the house. So whatever. It was getting on my nerves. So we'll just quickly take a nap, then we'll go extend the sky rail some more. Or something. Or maybe make the glass panes. So I'm going to quickly go Amy Pond. 50%. Wow, 50-50. There is literally 400 votes in between it. That's crazy. Have the sense of smell, or I guess, yeah, of a dog. Have the eyesight of an eagle. Eyesight of an eagle. Like, the things you can do with that. It's, ooh, interesting. But yeah, the things you can do with eyesight of an eagle, that'd be crazy. You could, let's think of an example. You can cheat in tests because, I guess exams, no, well, I guess tests for Americans, exams for us, British fellow. But you could cheat in those because you'd be able to just, you know, hone in on other people's papers. Obviously, you'd have to know who to copy, but I don't think that's the real problem with cheating in tests. So you just sort of look across the room a little bit. Maybe look, you know, to someone in the far corner and bam, just get yourself... Don't have to... That's a lot of time you don't have to waste on learning things, which... learning things isn't a waste, but it is a waste to some level, so whatever. Also, we need to turn these into glass panes now, so... Glass panes. Whoa, so many glass panes. So, I think we're done on the glass panes front. I'm going to go ahead and say Eagle Vision, and I'm hoping people agree with me. 89% agree. Yeah, that's pretty unanimous. How have I never got one that's like 100% or 99%? Or even like 95%? Let's be a Muslim, be an atheist. That's just... See, this is one where that might be a... No, it's 81. Less people... Oh, no, it's the same amount of people. No, yeah, less people would rather be an atheist than have eagle eyesight. I guess being a... If you can pick, and religion isn't a choice, so if you make it a choice, why would you decide, you know what, I'm gonna pick Muslim? Like, I don't have anything wrong with Muslims, don't get me wrong, but... whatever. Live in the world overrun by zombies, or live in a world of My Little Pony. Okay, so this one is just... This isn't really a question, it's just a My Little Pony forcing itself into every aspect of my life, really. But, you know, in realistic terms, I'm thinking the world overrun by zombies, you're likely to die. But in a My Little Pony world, I assume I'd have to be a pony. I couldn't just, like, you know, roll in with the TV characters and be like, hey guys, so, I'm a human now, and I feel like a lot of people have a dream of being in the My Little Pony TV show, because I've seen the My Little Pony fleshlights, and if you haven't, don't. And if you don't know what a fleshlight is, then also don't, ever. But basically, yeah, that just, oh jeez, this is just an awful question with no correct response. Because I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna say world overrun by zombies. Just if I fall off this, I'm gonna die. I just realised that now that I'm not going in crouch mode to try and make some time. But if we just do this, then it's the exact same thing and whatever. Next question. Well, actually, let's quickly see. 46% agree with me. 54% of people are minded of pony fetishists, so that sucks. Only drink carbonated beverages. Never drink carbonated beverages. Never. I don't actually appreciate the carbonated beverages. Like, I'll drink a carbonated beverage for the taste or for the, you know, the things inside the drink. If, let's say, it was alcoholic. Just a far out there example. So never drink. Yep, 67% agree. See everything in black, white, grey. Oh wait, black, white, and grey. Or never be able to see the purple colours, purple, red, or blue. I quite like the idea of a black and white world. Like, again, this is just me using this for examples of extreme. This is just me using it for things that it's completely unrelated to. But when you think about it, there are a lot of women that look really hot in black and white. So I think I'm extending my range by like 80-90% right there. Whereas, you know, blue, purple, red, and blue. You know, wait, this is a silly question. I just realised that seeing everything in black, white, and grey is not seeing colours blue, purple. That's stupid. Why would anyone kick? See. I caught this one before it got me, but that was silly. I feel silly for that. Be known for something good, e.g. being a really wise person, or be known for something great, e.g. curing cancer. Oh, be unknown for doing something great. Sorry, that's the real part. Be known. I mean, like, if I'm not known, then that's just doing something that could be done anyway and then getting nothing out of it. Unless you get the money for it, like kill cancer and then charge people a fuck ton, because that's what I'd imagine would happen in the modern world or whatever. So I'm going to be known for something good, e.g. being a wise person. 30% agree with me, 70% of people are way better than me or lying, even if the two works really. Also, I don't know what I'm going to do when I run out here. So final question, star in Wicked. Haven't seen Wicked, so I'll just move there. Be a character in Lord of the Rings, be a character in Harry Potter. Be a character in Harry Potter. Let's quickly see how many people agree. 62% people agree. Be your favourite video game character, be your favourite movie character. I assume you can pick a movie character, it doesn't have to be just... So let's say my favourite is Steve from Minecraft, I wouldn't have to be Steve, it's not by the way, but... Also, is this looking nice? Are we agreeing with this? You know, we'll just do a whole Ryan and then... No, because we... You know, I think that's pretty nice, actually. I think this has some potential, so we'll just walk backwards and just hope that I don't fall off, because I mess up. That's the plan, anyway. So, you know, we can get another question in there, so, I haven't really answered this one, actually. But it's hard to answer, because, yeah, I'm just not going to answer it. Next question, have met Jesus, have met Confucius, don't know who Confucius is. Have every commercial been an audio... I don't know, these are American references. Eat a worm straight from the gut. Never play computer games again, never watch any video on a computer again. You know what, this really sucks for me, because I do both, like, pretty much in tandem. Like, quite a big part of video games for me now is, like, the video culture. Like, right now you're watching a video, I'm making a video, which I then have to watch to make it. So I'm gonna say never watch the video, but that does limit what I can do with video games, really, which is, oh jeez, which is a shame. It's definitely a shame, but whatever. Should I make this too high, actually? I think that could be quite dandy, or maybe I shouldn't, whatever. But yeah, that was the last question. I'm gonna say never watch a video again, that'd be a shame, and then just try and upload mine without watching them. I don't know how I would achieve that. I could hire some dude to come and edit them, I guess. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna hire him with, but I just hire some, I don't know, some Romanian dude to edit my videos together. I don't know why he has to be Romanian, but I figure they know what they're doing, you know? Maybe it's just me having racist opinions about Eastern Europeans. But no, this is the opposite of racism, because I'm complimenting them on how well they can work, so never mind on that one. But yeah, that's just what I do there, so then I can keep playing video games, and just never... I guess my videos would be so unique, because I wouldn't be able to read the comments if you think about it. Which would suck, again, but then, like, I would have no idea what I'm doing, I'd just completely wing everything, essentially. And I think that'd be hilarious. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I'm still going to work on the Skyrail 2. Probably do a lot more work in between episodes, or do something in between episodes. I'm going to be I can't guarantee a live stream, actually. If you wonder what happened with that live stream ordeal, by the way, just YouTube is the worst. They signed me up for a beta feature, and I was like, yeah, that's cool. This is just... They advertise it as being better in every way, like allowing the viewers to have more choice and stuff. And I was like, yeah, I love better things. And then they refused to let me live stream because I was using the wrong audio codec. And the audio codec they want to use costs money, and I obviously do not have that currently, and also couldn't do that on the fly. Well, I do have money currently, but I don't have money to just fire on audio codecs I don't need. And it's just like, wow, YouTube, thanks for that. That's really great. So I'm sorry about everyone who came along to the live stream. I'll try and get that fixed and do it some other time. Or maybe I'll just stream to Twitch, where they don't complain about my goddamn audio codecs. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it. You can like it if you liked it. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.